So welcome back to Court 1. We will have a thundering. I hope you all were queuing in Court 2, and now a little bit of commentating perhaps over on Court 1 with David and Andrew taking on Nick and Graeme. And what a great match. David, believe undefeated so far in the men's doubles side. You ready?
Ready.
Yep.
So Saki and Schnell to serve.
Sakvi and Schnell to serve. Love all. Play. And Graeme, who's just come off a thundering great couple of games here, as well as Nick, are right back at it. Now taking on Andrew, who's fresh. And certainly I don't know if these gentlemen are extremely fit, so I'm not sure if this will be, but perhaps just a little concentration loss, but certainly doesn't look it because they're picking up right where they all left off. And the difference here is Graeme now plays with Nick. There's no shortage of acrobatics. And amazing gets everywhere. Left, right, center. Oh, too quick. And that hard shot didn't give Nick time to recover. And often on a volley, it's perhaps the opponents, your partners, putting you into that tough spot. Here we go. One love. Great squash. Just talking with one of the national coaches, saying that last Court 2 was now starting to really look like the international quality squash level. And I have to tell you, the full packed audience here at Squash Mountain was so appreciative of the squash. So an early lead, 2-love for the two fresh men, I will call them, as they were resting while the other two were playing, and they must now fought off two formidable doubles players. Baillargeon has shown his quickness and mental stamina, not missing very much, and often that may be the difference. The lack of errors, so his ability to stay concentrated right through. Oh, thundering down the wall by Saki, and that puts him and Graeme on the scoreboard, 1-2.
1-2.
Chandelier after the last game, all smiles, absolutely really enjoying the double squash. And he admitted, I am actually surprised. I did not think, hesitated, in fact, originally to joining into the doubles tryouts, and now he is a fervent player and a fan. So very much enjoying the play. Great camaraderie off the court, on the court. Great intensity. Really cracked into Nick Baillargeon, read it right there for the pickup. And the ball was on the wall. Needed a little patience on that. And
2-all.
2-all. So we're back.
And out. 3-2. Second server.
And now we're getting a little hand like volleyball players. It's great to see. You need that. You need that. It just creates a little. Yes, lad.
This match. 3-2.
Well, with as I mentioned earlier, with brothers Graeme and Andrew playing off each other. We certainly wish to send our greetings to the Schnells. Not
3-0,
always
first
their
server.
favorites when they up and against each other, but like all here, just absolute wonderful gentlemen and great competitors, great athletes. And a perfect length by Bergeron, just not much coming
And
off.
out, first server.
And
4-3.
puts 4-3. Puts Andrew and Dave back in the lead, 4-3. Yes, Matt.
Let.
It's double.
4-3.
It's doubles. I know David was thinking singles. I should have a stroke. It would be, but not in doubles. You make an effort to get out of the way. You got to swing. And out of court. We all still have a lot of singles instinct out there. Nick Sekvi as well. Graeme not happy with having missed that opportunity. It was certainly sitting there for him. We're at 5-4. It's really clearing nicely, making the job very easy. Very quick, always some contact, of course, but quite very good clear outs. It just shows they're fluid and they're not trying to play any nasty stuff or using the body. And very smart down the wall. Graeme showing his experience,
First server.
seeing that opportunity early, right down the middle. That's the difference between the execution and the art form. An error from the back, uncharacteristic.
6-5.
Will want to redeem himself for that one. I can imagine before this is over that we won't see Andrew and Graeme paired up again together. And that may be well on Thursday night when the coaches will work out what the order is, and essentially what they will likely do, I suspect, is put pairings that they want to see in their final determination. And Bergeron, very, very strong, holds his position well.
First server.
Snap of a wrist.
7-5.
On the line, very difficult to recover from. Winning shots from behind, just beaten from behind the other players, is really the. If you go back to long days ago, that was where Hashim, the great, the legend, Hashim always said the best winning shots are just behind your opponent when he has to lean back forward and you make him hold and make him pay. So a little Hashim doctrine. Some of you are probably going, who in the world is Hashim? Well, Hashim Khan. Google him. Wiki him.
9-5.
Had the pleasure of a company earlier today visiting from the PEI. John Power and Nadine. Of course, parents to Jonathan
10-5, game ball.
came over and checked out some of the play at lunchtime. Wonderful to see them always. It's always interested in the game. Emma Jinks is also visiting and is here with us. She's a Canadian junior champion from PI.
Kathleen Snell, 1 game to love. 90 seconds.
And then that completes the first game. David and Andrew prevail at 11-5. Nick and Graeme will have to regroup. Perhaps a little bit of wear from that first game. Both of them were playing, and now having to take on 2 fresh adversaries. A good test of skill and stamina. And meanwhile, of course, on court 2 into the second game is Sam and Holly and Nikki and Danielle. And after the completion of session 5, I will use one more day of doubles, and tomorrow we will have the pleasure of the men playing some doubles against one another, and on the second court will be another round of mixed doubles. So the coaches will be watching intently both, as we've alluded to, with 2 mixed doubles teams competing at the Worlds based on the 4 players, 2 men, 2 women. There may be some emphasis on the ability of a strong or 2 strong mixed doubles pair. So while certainly the highest level of play is in the men's, I mean, and certainly it's the mixed doubles that will may very well stand out. To be determined. We'll let those with the authority and the decision making and to render that decision all in good time.
Snell leads the match 1 game to love.
A little pasta dinner tonight organized with the Jesters are invited the players and the coaches for a little pasta dinner at Pastelli. A little carbo. I think that will be appreciated, and we'll be off. Andrew Schnell at the serve. Here we go. Lobsters tomorrow night, if you're wondering. Maritime, lobster. Andrew right back at Graeme.
1 love.
And it hurts even more when it's coming back with brotherly love.
1 love.
Saki looking for that nick right out of the gate. Stroke.
Stroke.
Stroke. You can appeal.
2 love.
Was it a lead or a stroke?
Stroke.
Was it upheld or not?
Yeah.
And off a tin. Basic rule, well, ball goes between the legs. The other player is ready. It's a stroke. Oh, good shot. Right down that middle line.
Hand up. 3-1.
Ladies are over, so we're getting the crowd over from. Andrew now really settling in on that forehand side, showing great comfort. Yes. Yes, that.
The sled. 3-1.
Oh, right in the nick. By Nick. Go
Second
figure.
server.
Anyway, beautiful, beautiful cross court. Just
2-3.
caught the crack and puts the team needed point here. Get the team back in. With a lot less space to cover, they're very much more neutralized in terms of the. Not up.
Not up.
Thank you.
3-all.
Captain Mouse up and down the wall. Yes, that.
Just let. 3-all.
Just let.
Just let.
No leg.
No let. No let.
It's not us, it's David asking. David was right here. David was right here.
Sorry, just a second. David's playing with
David's playing with
Andrew.
Andrew.
No let.
David was asking.
You're welcome to appeal. There's no one in front of you. It's you and him and nobody, and they're on the sides.
Graeme was in the way of David.
Okay. Yeah, appeal. Let.
Let.
The referee is overruled. Just caused a little discussion. I
So 3-all.
felt that it was Dave and Andrew and nobody else. So anyway, national coach overrules you. You don't argue, and actually you relax.
From the right. Graeme. 3-all.
Oh, it's going for it.
4-3.
Oh, beautiful. Quality, right position. Well done.
First server. 4-all.
Middle. A lot of power. Not a lot of accuracy, and that's cost him.
5-4.
As he gets spun around, puts an error. 5-4.
And up. 5-all.
Amazing, not more balls have been broken. In view of the pace of the ball. Balls have been changed every 2 matches. Held up well. So here's the good rubber. Oh, cut. Yes, let. It's
Yes, let. 5-all. From the right. From the right.
He didn't appeal that one, so didn't like it, but
5-all.
We got a good, very good second game here. Sometimes you might wonder, is that a lead appeal or it's Dave trying to find his way through? Took a few pictures of Dave Bergeron, and it's a fantastic lip action on every one of his hits. Check it out. Yes, no lead.
No lead. Second server, 6-5.
Well, that seems to stand today. And here's to all of our colleagues across country. Yes,
Let.
all of our colleagues across the country, referees,
6-5.
encourage you to get into the doubles. It's like a wave. It's going to sweep through. And sure, start with hardball doubles. Absolutely. Very, very similar. Frankly, some of us are wondering about a match-off of our best hardball doubles players against all the ball hits, all frustrating part. That is it's the first time we've seen it. That is the crack of the wall, of a movable wall. There's a slight crack, and if you hit that air pocket, that ball just stops, and it's exactly what happened on a key point.
Hand up, 6-all, second server.
And exactly, of course, we'll take that. So that's unfortunately that's a design, for, I won't say issue, but it does occur, and there we were. What should have been the drive was a slow, painful drop. An unusual error by Andrew.
7-6.
And we'll recollect his thoughts. Over Graeme at the serve. Squash Mountain, we had the pleasure of their company back in 2010, the men's team. And what a great performance they put on playing for Alberta at that time. And they were matched against Quebec in the finals. Andrew was reminding us that was actually the first time he'd ever played Sean in a match. Did not prevail, but he said that's an experience I always remember. So great to have him back. It's the first time they've been back ever since. Sackby showing amazing athleticism in picking up that ball.
Just let. 7-6. From the right.
He cleared. Or the attempt to clear was there, and
7-6.
oh, just got it. Rush. This is the old racket to shoulder. Racket goes back, touches his shoulder, doesn't quite do the design that the other player was anticipating, and suddenly it's a drop instead of drive. Winner. Oh, very clever players always use that, trying to get a touch, usually off the side wall or back wall. So there's a double echo. You get the back wall hit of a racket. The player moves thinking it's the ball. It's not where perhaps he thinks it should be. Oh, nice lob, nice play, great rally, great gets. We're in the thick of it. Pull here, right chest. Riveted. just missed on that offset by Bergeron. And that puts now our Sackvey and Graeme Schnell
9-6.
in a 9-6 lead, commanding lead here in the second game.
9-6.
9-6. Having lost the first game, so we may
Yeah, Graeme.
a couple points, and we may be in the best of 5 points playdown. And an error by Graeme. Now we're
And out first server. 7-9.
server. There's no sitting back here. If you want it, you're going to have to work for it. Oh, the two rackets get on. Miscommunication. Ready beforehand
And
should
out.
always take it.
8-9.
This is where perhaps next time he could have used some ball that go down the middle. Great drop. Not down, down. Hey! Can appeal. David, you may appeal. Ball was up. Thank you. Play let, please.
Play let. 8-9. Andrew serving from the left.
All right. I was sure. No, the referee was sure. He was wrong, says the national coach. All right, a little calming the nerves. We're back in. Yes. The ball was down. Sorry. I won't. I'm not going to give it to you because I thought the ball was down by the time it and I may be wrong, so therefore I encourage you to appeal.
Let.
Play let. Okay. Fair enough.
8-9.
Encourage him to appeal. Get me off the hook, for God's sakes. No. Oh, great to have a national coaches here. Imagine the kind of trouble we'd be here at Squatch-Mountain if we were left to our own misgivings.
Nine all.
Now we're back to 9-all. All right, here we go. Fantastic rally. I hit the feet. Ah, darn it. Again, cross court right back at him.
First server.
It's the feet.
10-9. Left, yes.
So close, and yet. Bergeron and Schnell's climb back from down 6-9. down, please. Sorry. Great get by Graeme. Don't have to make that mistake again. Imagine the importance of this point. Oh, it hits the tin. Too bad. Nice game, gentlemen. Great battle here. And that will be a win for Dave and Andrew.
Bellerin Schnell win the match 2 games to love.
Well done, gentlemen. So that ends our 5th session of these trials, and we will give the players a deserved rest. Thank you, Yvonne.